And this is something I kind of want to do with the GR86. This is crazy. The noise that we've been constantly having with this car, the mystery noise. My boy Kevin, bro,
What's
you guys.
up?
We're getting some sauce right now. There was a lot of like metal shavings on it. It was gonna eventually fail. I think it's finally been fixed. Oh man, check that out. Wide body Eclipse. Yo, that's clean, dude. It's been so long since I've seen an Eclipse on the road. Not only that, an Eclipse to that kind of level, honestly. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're currently on our way to my boy Span Subi's wrap reveal with this car. It's super sick. It's like a Gundam theme style, but it's pretty clean, honestly. So I'm really excited to see it in person. It is being hosted at Alpha Rex, and Michelle actually is changing her Liberty Walk 86 as well. So she had made a couple of adjustments. I'm really excited to see that too, because we talked about that prior to her actually doing it. And I think they were like up super late last night trying to finish it, almost like SEMA crunch, and it's pretty funny. So I'm excited to see it. We're probably like, I don't know, 30 minutes out right now. A little bit late. We're supposed to be there a little early because I told him I'll be there a little early, but we had to wash the car. I had to do some things and make it, look presentable. I will say that I personally haven't been wanting to bring out the 86 because if you guys been watching, well, there's some things we gotta fix with it, and I've been wanting to do the new version already. So hopefully this upcoming week, I have been going back and forth with the people that are going to be printing the livery. Hopefully we can get the livery printed this week. But really I've been waiting for the Z to come back, so that way I have another car to kind of drive and make content with, because if I don't, well, then I'm not going to have any cars and I don't know how I'm going to get around. So there's that. Let's go ahead and check out this new reveal for these cars, and hopefully get to see some other friends and some other cars that we haven't gotten the chance to see yet. We're about to pull up right now. Let's get in here, see how it is. What up, dude? To roll up my windows, to not roll up my windows is the question. I will leave them down. Parked up next to some of the other GRs. Let's go. There's a nice little amount of people here. Yeah. So what's up, man? Thank you for watching the channel, bro. I appreciate you. Nice to see this. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys know who this is, but definitely her content has been going around, and she's got herself.
I just got a BRZ.
Nice little BRZ. Yeah. I'll post it up on the screen so you guys can see what it looks like.
Got some ideas. Not as crazy as Desmond's car.
No, but yours is coming along nicely, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So definitely I'll leave her ad on the screen so you guys can go and check out her content. It's really cool. We got some more people pulling up.
I met this guy today.
Yeah. This is our first time.
Seeing each other on social media forever.
Yeah, dude. I like it. Social media is on another level today in this area, you guys, because you could meet people online and then it's almost the same.
In person.
Yeah.
Hey, we just talked not too long ago. It's hey, what's up again? And we never met.
I haven't given a chance to walk around and take a look at some of these other ones. So let's go ahead and we'll do a little montage real quick. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks really cool. I love how he themes it out with Gundam, man. It really truly looks like a Transformer, especially with the logo on there too. But it's pretty cool. And then check out, he even has this little guy in the front as well. How cool is that? I would love to have this wing right here. This wing is actually pretty cool. The only dilemma with us possibly going to another wing is probably in the trunk area, because we already have our mounting points in this area. and then again in like this area we would have to probably cover those and then make new incisions. I think it looks great. He obviously has the wide body with the reverse hardware. Check out Michelle's car, dude. Look at this red right here. Come on, baby. That's cool. So I think these are the same wheels that she had on, but they kind of give a different feel to it, honestly. So I think she's still having some other changes coming around. She took off the wing. I just noticed that. But I like the vibes without the wing, honestly. I think it looks a lot better without it. I think this brand is really cool in terms of wrap. It's a PPF wrap. So aside from not only her getting a new color, her car's also fully PPF'd at this point. So that's really cool as well. I think it's a new company. I think this is the company right here, PPF Innovation. Personally, that was my first time hearing about them. Really, really happy for these guys. It's cool. Like, check this out. That is such a cool photo right there. Okay, so look, really quickly, I know you guys have seen this car before, and I've showed it to you guys a couple times, but like I said, he did do a new exhaust, and this is something I kind of want to do with the GR86. Let me get you guys' opinion. I want to know. But check this out. Yo, this is crazy, and oh my gosh, this gives me like most wanted Need for Speed vibes with the BMW, and that is where that had inspired me to want to do something like that to the 86. So I talked to Dylan and he told me the process. It took him like I think the shop a week to make, but that is so cool. So in the rear, these are actually not hooked up anymore. He said he's still looking for like a mesh to kind of cover, and all the exhaust sound is coming out from here. It is heat wrapped as well, as you can see, because it is close to the tire, so they definitely don't want it to be too hot around that area. It's also stainless steel, and he also had them do that plate as well to make sure that it's flush with this panel here. So what would you guys think if we did something like that? Would that be cool to you guys? I'd say if we were to do something like that, I probably wouldn't put it here, or maybe I would, but I probably wouldn't put it there. I probably would try to put it, you know, somewhere around like this area, or even like this side where the door is at. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. But I wanted to highlight a couple friends' cars I don't get to see too often, but this right here is the homegirl Chiquita's new car. She just did a new livery, and I think it looks really good. I like this livery a lot more than the one previous than this, only because of the design and the colors are more my taste. But I think it looks really good. So really great job, Chiquita. It looks really good. Liveries, man, I'm telling you guys, liveries are really cool when they're done right. Some liveries I feel like they have way too much going on and just kind of ton of like sponsors and stuff like thrown up on there, but I've seen some really nicely organized, put together ones, and I think this one definitely has a good taste on them, so I like that. We've seen this, I think, on the channel a couple of times now, but I gotta show some love to the OG, you know? Like, come on, Takumi. It'd be so cool to have one of these and to drift it, actually, honestly. I actually really wanted to have one for that reason in general, and just kind of, I think, work my skills in terms of that sense. But they're very cool, honestly, and they're actually kind of pricey in terms of like if you were trying to pick one up today. I think they're still like around 20K range. Correct me if I'm wrong, but still a lot for this kind of car, honestly. But it has the heritage, and people love them. I mean, that's why I'm recording it right now. You don't get to see these out in the wild often, so if you guys watch other channels on here, you guys will know this car is actually been built by Tim from Dustin Williams' channel. So this is Tim's car, and I had the opportunity to talk to him about like his sanding process and everything in terms of the car, and I told him, I was like, man, we really don't get to see a lot of these very often. Really clean inside. He did a ton of the sanding, and then they did the engine work on this, and they just finished it up not too long ago, actually. It's nice that he's like bringing it out for us to kind of see. It was just really nice to kind of chop it up and talk to him about cars and a bunch of other stuff outside of cars too. So thanks for bringing it out, Tim. It looks really nice. I'm pretty sure you might not get to watch any of this, but just want to let you know it's really nice in person. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm pretty sure you guys do know who we got here. My boy Kevin. Well,
What's
you guys
up?
So finally, I got to meet my dude. Definitely have been supporting his channel, and I know
appreciate
a
it.
lot of you guys have been supporting him even before his personal channel. So super cool to meet you, man. And,
Yeah, you as well.
He's out for the weekend, and I'm glad that I got to run into him and kind of chop it up. But
Yeah.
as you guys know, we are running his Driven Media
The carbon
fiber bits in here, you guys. So you know, he provides the carbon centerpieces right here. He provides these air vents right here, and he also mentioned that you have something coming up, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna do the A pillars too.
Right.
So it'll go all
Nice.
the way down. It's gonna be a great statement piece. I'm gonna install them on my personal car. I really like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to release those.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really
and then another big project I'm working on
cool.
is
Okay,
those,
are you allowed to say this?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So-
we're getting some sauce right now.
Well,
Okay.
You may have seen it already because I released some stuff on it, but the DRL bezels for
Yes.
the GR86.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's gonna
I'm-
be really cool.
That's a big project that we've been working on, and I'm really excited about that because the GR86 doesn't have any DRL options right now as
Right.
far as, you know, bezels or anything like that. So
Right. So it's super cool, and that's why I really appreciate what he's doing. Because for one, the platform, and for two, the community, for him developing a lot of this stuff for people like me and you guys to kind of like really get a hold of. And we might have these ideas, but we might not have the resources to execute them. So it's cool that you're able to kind of do
we're
that.
all
Yeah.
family here. I love this platform. I love what you're able to do with it. If you guys have ideas or anything or requests, let me know.
Yeah, hit
you
his-
know, I'll try and make it happen.
Be sure to go and check out his channel. I'm gonna leave his credentials down below, you guys, and his IG also on the screen. So definitely go show him some love. If you haven't already, followed his YouTube channel. It's really, really good
appreciate
stuff. So definitely go and check that out.
Yeah, lots of how-tos on there.
Uh-huh.
I'll help you install your stuff, guys. 'cause-
Literally.
yeah, I flew out here just to install some stuff already. So.
We finally got the Z back. We are back here at AutoWorks SoCal with my boy Alex. And we're gonna be changing out the rear knuckles for both sides. So I ended up picking these ones up from eBay. They came with really good bushings. And not only that, they only have like 42 or 46,000 miles on them. So there's this clunking sound that was happening when the car was like rotating. This was something that when it was at Studio RSR and they were kind of diagnosing the noise that we've been constantly having with this car, the mystery noise, you guys. Obviously they said we need to change the diff, but then they mentioned that we needed to probably change the whole knuckle in itself to kind of just dead whatever that noise was. I'll insert the clip right here of what they were kind of talking about. Maybe you guys can kind of guess what that might be, but we're just gonna kind of dead the whole thing.
The drive shaft's the one making the noise.
Luckily for us, they're all intact already and we don't have to necessarily pull anything crazy apart. But we do have some extended wheel studs from Z1 Motorsports, brand new. We are in the middle of it. We are going to be taking off the caliper, take off the rotors, take off the axles, and then we're gonna get to the diff area, and then we'll kind of just go from there. So I'll be leading you guys a little bit through the process because we are honestly are not trying to literally take all day and night, because this will be an all-day project, but we're not trying to take all day and night. So I'll try to update you guys as much as possible. The diff should actually be the simple part. So here is the VLSD that we just got. I'm not too sure what kind of diff this is on here, but definitely both rear wheels rotate at the same time. So that definitely is a LSD rather than what might come on different models. So I went ahead and got a VLSD from Z City SoCal. Big shout out to those guys. And then we have our 75W90 full synthetic gear oil here. So I looked it up and they said 2 of these should be able to flush out the old one and put a whole bunch of new fluid in there. So let's go ahead and get into this, because like I said, I'm not trying to take all day with this, you guys, but hopefully you guys enjoy this, because I personally am going to enjoy it, considering this will be my first time doing both of these installs. So yeah, it's gonna kind of boost my knowledge further into this platform and just in general, honestly. All right, you guys, just to give you a little bit of an update of what we've taken off already. So we got the whole hub exposed here. We took out the axle. We took this out just because it was sort of kind of in the way, and we were going to need to bring that down anyways, because the bottom of that is actually connected to this area right here. So right now we're trying to take off the e-brake linkage. So the e-brake is actually connected to the rear of the knuckle. So what I mean by that is this area right here, it's literally in here, and to be honest, I thought we were gonna have to take it off from here, and I didn't understand how. But when you take these off, it's actually going to be from this end. So basically the end that connects to the e-brake itself, this right here, Alex is with his mining headlight right now, trying to take off the end of where that is connecting to, where basically you would pull the e-brake, and that is what locks your guys' wheel. That's pretty cool. They're connected to the knuckle by the linkage. Definitely didn't know that. If we weren't taking this off, I probably wouldn't have learned that. I'm not too sure if it works like that on other cars, but I want to say now I have a general idea of like that might be with like other cars. Here's another update. I ended up getting these 15mm spacers from Z1. We ended up putting on the extended wheel studs. We ended up having to take off the actual wheel hub itself. Luckily, we already were in the area of already having everything off. Literally, you just kind of have to take off these 4 bolts, and then the wheel hub bearing should come out. You take these off and it's giving you a little bit of a struggle. Just give it a little bit of taps with like a hammer or something. What Alex suggested I did was put this right here, and then I just gave it a couple taps to kind of bang it out. So that should help you if it's a little stuck in there. Other than that, pretty solid, pretty straightforward. We're just gonna go ahead and install this back on there. I'm not gonna put the axle in yet because we still have to drop the diff and we still have to do the other side. But I definitely wanted to kind of show you guys this. And I'm not too sure if I'm gonna need open end wheel lug nuts. Alex mentioned I honestly might, just because it might not catch with the spacer on there, so I might need some open lug nuts. We'll find out. This is my first time doing anything like this, so I'm kind of just learning along the way. Hopefully we don't need them, but if we do, it's okay. But it is Saturday, so the chances of us finding what we need are a little bit slim. We're almost there. Almost there. It's not too bad, right?
I didn't do anything.
He's doing a little bit. He's helping me, for sure. Trust me. So we got the old one off. Like I said, I have no clue why it is orange. Maybe it came off of another car, or yeah, I can see this is peeling over here. No idea why this is orange, honestly. But we got this one here. Kind of came with everything because this we already have on the car, so we're gonna reuse the one we have on the car already. You know, honestly, if you have a nice clean spot at your pad, you definitely can tackle all of these things on your own. Definitely helps when you have the right tools though, so just make sure you guys do a little bit of research in terms of like the size of bolts and everything like that. I say that because I asked Alex if he had a 32 socket, and he's like, what? He's like, that's not normal. It is not normal to have one of these, but you need this to take off your wheel hub bearing, so that's very important. I don't know if this has fluid in it or not. I'm assuming it doesn't, but even when we throw it back on, I'm gonna just open this up and see if there's anything in there. We're gonna go ahead and throw this on, and I'll show you guys exactly how it fits once we throw it on. Should be really simple though, honestly. It's literally just putting this on, putting these two 17mm bolts on, and then like another 17mm, and then hook it up to the drive shaft there, which is like 4 bolts, and there it is. Simple, it's on there. So let's go ahead and finish this up. Yeah. Hey guys, we had a very small issue with this side of the rear. It wasn't sitting flush with the rotor. I don't know why though.
Free game. See this?
Yeah.
This loosens it. See how it extends? And it tightens it.
Oh.
So it's too loose. Loosey goosey. We like it tight. So now it should slide over.
Ta-da! Hell yeah. Not gonna lie, something small like that, I don't know if I would have figured that out by myself. That's why it's always cool to have like another mindset.
You always want to do this too. You see this?
What's that?
The access hole.
You're placing it somewhere certain, right?
Right where the thing is. So if we need to loosen it or adjust it, we can't. See? Boop, boop, boop.
Free game.
Free game.
It's little stuff like that. That's what I mean by like, it's cool when somebody else that doesn't think like you has other ideas, because I don't know, maybe we feed off of each other. Maybe me more feeding off of him.
I was about to say.
Literally at the end of this project here, we literally started like at 1 p.m., 1:30 maybe, yeah. And right now it's about to be 6:37. So not bad, honestly. Right? Honestly, it wasn't even like a whole 8-hour shift. Which normally when we do stuff, when Alex does stuff with me, it kind of is. All right, guys, everything is on there. The diff fluid has been changed and filled. We haven't gotten the diff fluid to temp yet, so this is gonna be the first time we're turning it on. The reason I want to turn it on right now is because I want to see if the noise that we're looking for has gone away after we changed the diff and the rear knuckles. So 2 different noises, one for the rear knuckles that was kind of a new thing that we found out, and then the old noise that we were trying to figure out. We're gonna see if that is still there after changing the diff. So let's go ahead and turn it on. We still haven't put on the exhaust yet, so it's gonna be a little loud. I haven't heard it when it's this loud. So let's see if we can hear that noise. The ABS light is on. Good? I don't hear it.
I don't know.
That whiny noise is normal, but I think that other noise is on. Are they rotating? I think we're good. I think we finally fixed it. I think it was the diff. I'm not too sure how much you guys could have heard from that, but definitely the noise that we were having, I think it's finally been fixed. That winding, like almost grinding noise, I didn't hear it at all. There was a little bit of a whiny noise, but I think that might be like maybe the belts or something. Like the belts are probably, 100,000 miles old now. Pretty sure they've never been changed. But for the most part, that really, really mysterious sound, I wasn't hearing it, and Alex couldn't really hear it either. I think we finally fixed it, you guys. I think it was the diff, to be honest with you. Whatever sound we heard with the knuckles in that earlier video, if you guys are watching that, I think that is also gone as well. One thing that did come up right now that I'm not too sure why, I don't think that it's gonna affect our driving really. So that ABS light is on when I turn on the car. That light wasn't really on prior to that. So I'm not too sure why it's on. I need to do a little bit more research on that, but maybe I can kind of clear it. I don't think that'll affect our driving really with the car, but for the most part, I think we're straight. I think we're good now, you guys. Man, I'm so happy. That noise was really bad. It was really loud and just, I was a little afraid. I will say, when I took off the drain plug from the old diff, there was a lot of like metal shavings on it. So my guess is that what one of you guys had guessed in the comments of that video was that possibly the diff was eating itself and was gonna eventually fail. So if anything, I'm glad we changed it out. What's this?
It's that harness.
Oh, that harness right there? Is that why the light's on?
The speed sensor.
Oh, it's a speed sensor? Oh,
You
damn.
just swap it over.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, maybe that is the reason why we have that light. Maybe we just need to use this one instead of the one that's on here. A little bit more of an issue, but
It's 2 bolts. He'll be alright.
hey, this is why I like this guy, you know what I mean? Every time I'm thinking like, oh man, he might be like, it's just 2 bolts, man. And then he'll do it. We swapped those harnesses from the old diff to the new diff. Yeah, it's gone now, you guys. I'm not too sure as like why that happened.
Probably just broke it.
You think the other one was broken?
Yeah.
Well, that could be a possibility, so. But good thing my boy Alex figured that out pretty quickly. Dropped the car now, and this is the fitment. So it's definitely out more. As you guys can see, might need a slight alignment since we messed with the suspension again. Maybe we need to drop it just a tad, little bit, just a tad. I don't know why. I was telling Alex right now, it seems a tiny bit taller for some reason. I have no idea why though. I do like where it's currently sitting. Maybe, it was just kind of inside a little bit more, so it might look like it's higher. But really, this is probably where it might have been the whole time. Now we're just kind of seeing it being pushed out more and where it actually is at rather than being like in more. And then the fronts with no spacer are still kind of inside the wheel well. Like I said, we could drop it just a tad bit, but it is a daily, so I don't want it to be too crazy low. Anyways, you guys, that's all we got for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's quite a bit because I threw in the car meet with Spansubi along with this install, you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed all of the content. I tried to piece it all together in terms of things I do, because sometimes the content I might get with one event might not be enough for you guys to like watch in a whole sitting. So I try to make it as lengthy and entertaining as possible. So glad we fixed the issue finally. Big shout out to my boy Alex. You guys know my boy does work over here, so definitely, like always, you guys, please give them a follow. Please come and get some work done. If you guys need wrap, if you guys need starlights, if you guys need splitters, canards, things of that sort, we'll probably be coming back to do this mesh here that we still need to do along with ceramic coating the car. And I have a couple more installs for the car that I've been having at home that I'm actually really excited for. It's going to make the car a lot more personal, so I'm excited for that. Leave me some comments down below. What do you guys think? Did you guys think that the noise was the diff? Did you guys think it was the trans? All of those things together was not helping, and changing all those things kind of fixed a lot of things that were possibly going to make the car like worse in the long run. That's all I got for this episode. Please be sure to like and subscribe, you guys. We are trying to make it to 10,000, and then we're trying to make it to 100,000 after that, you guys. So please, I really appreciate any kind of support you guys give me, whether it's merch, whether it's following, liking my content, you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting me for so long. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys live long and prosper, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.